This is part 3 of the English 200 MLA style research essay. Part 2 ended with a discussion about the supporting ideas. Supporting idea 1, 2, and 3 make up paragraphs 3 through 11 or somewhere in that area. And we were looking at the rubric for those supporting ideas. So we're going to go back to the rubric, and the rubric can be found on Blackboard. If you will go into your course and to units, weeks 11 through 17, and if you will go to the academic research essay and click on that assignment, and then you can view the rubric. And we were discussing the citations for the paragraphs. Each supporting idea needs to consist of at least 2 pieces of cited evidence, and it should be cited correctly. That's really important that over the last year with English 100 and now English 200, you have learned to cite properly in MLA format, which is the author's last name and page number. If there is no author, then you use the title of the work. If there is no page number, if it is a web source, then you simply use the title or the author if there is an author. So supporting idea 1, 2, and 3 should be 3 different ideas that support your claim, and you always want to refer back to that claim and use commentary to explain how that supporting idea proves your claim. Just to reiterate what each supporting idea must entail, writer proves their claim with 3 original and varying paragraphs that explain and define a supporting idea for their audience, including research material that is cited correctly and used properly. The writer cites at least 2 pieces of researched evidence to support their idea and includes various categories of evidence to prove their claim. Writer transitions from one idea to the next, making the body of their essay easy to follow. The writer has little to no grammatical errors. So making sure that you are paying attention to those punctuation and grammar and usage rules are really important as you're writing, but most importantly when you revise and edit. You never want to turn in the first copy of your essay. Write your essay and then spend at least 2 to 3 days rereading, revising, and editing. I'll also ask you to share your essay with a peer so that you can help one another. It is so useful to have someone else read your work. Your counterclaim needs to be placed in your essay where it fits best. Your counterclaim should consist of at least 2 pieces of cited evidence as well, at least 10 sentences. I encourage you to write 2 paragraphs, even 3, refuting a counterclaim, because you have to be fair to the other side of the argument. You should use evidence from the other side explaining why people feel the way they do, and then at least 2 pieces of evidence to rebuke that counterclaim. The conclusion is a really important piece of your essay. Do not leave your conclusion or leave your audience hanging with that conclusion. You want to leave them with something to think about. Remember that you need to write a topic sentence, and it's really useful to connect right back to that hook that you first wrote. So reread the topic sentence of your essay and try to put that topic sentence into your conclusion as that topic sentence. Rewrite it, but just refer back to it. Restate your claim, restate your 3 supporting ideas, and leave your audience feeling satisfied that you've proven your claim. You must cite all your sources on the Works Cited page. Your Works Cited page must be in MLA format. Please entitle your Works Cited page Works Cited. You are to cite all 10 sources. They need to be in alphabetical order by author's last name. If there is no author, then you need to use the title, but still put it in alphabetical order. Notice alphabetical order. And 20 points is alphabetized, but you only get 5 points out of 30 if you do not alphabetize your Works Cited page, and hang the indent. Grammatically correct. Please make sure to go back and revise and edit your work. One of the announcements that I made for you on Blackboard was a quick how-to tutorial on punctuation, spelling, and grammar, because I had continuously noticed some issues with that. And academic vocabulary. You always want to focus on jargon that is useful for your topic. So avoid those cliche words and those small words like big, best, worst, because those are just overused in our language, and you want to prove that you have a college level vocabulary at this point in your education. So now that we have gone over the rubric, I want to go back to the outline. I assure you, if you will use this 15 paragraph outline, you will do well on your research essay. But you cannot leave your research essay until the last minute. Otherwise, it makes it really difficult to do well and give yourself enough time to revise and edit and do the work that you need to do. This has been part 3 of the English 200 argumentative essay in MLA style lecture.